This is PSN Newsrun, streaming exclusively on YouTube.
Hello and welcome to PSN Newsrun. I am Joycelyn Ella Keche Ada. The headlines. Nigeria's life expectancy drops to 54.6 years, one of the lowest globally. Tony Elumelu Foundation launches 1 billion naira fund to empower women nationwide. And on sports, Unico to host 2026 Nuga Games after 35 years. This and more on PSN Newsrun. Stay with us. We begin with Nigeria's latest health report, which paints a grim picture as Nigeria's life expectancy drops to just 54.6 years, one of the lowest in the world, exposing deep cracks in the nation's healthcare system. Here's Marianne with details.
A new health report reveals Nigerians' average life expectancy now stands at just 54.6 years, one of the lowest globally and well below the global average of 73.3 years. According to the 2024 State of the Nation Health Report, women in Nigeria live an average of 54.9 years, while men average of 54.3 years. The global average, by contrast, is 73.3 years for both genders. The report identified high fertility rates, about 4.8 children per woman nationally, higher in rural areas, persistent communicable diseases like malaria, HIV/AIDS, tuberculosis, weak healthcare access, and poor environment conditions as major contributors. Also noted a sharp disparity. Nigerians in urban areas tend to have better access to health services and sanitation than those in rural locations. Public health fundings and infrastructure are lagging. Experts say reversing the trend will require urgent and sustained investments in healthcare, disease prevention, environmental regulation, and improved public service, or risk Nigerians' health outcome slipping further behind. Marianne Awuya, PS News.
He's 69 and unstoppable. Nigerian biker Kunle Adeyanju has completed a daring 99-day journey across 40 countries, riding to raise awareness for polio eradication and child education. Tosi is on this case.
At 69, most people are slowing down, but not Kunle Adeyanju. The Nigerian adventurer has stunned the world by completing a record-breaking motorcycle journey across 40 countries in just 99 days. Adeyanju, a former Rotary president and avid biker, set out from London and rode through Europe, the Middle East and Africa, clocking over 25,000 kilometers on two wheels. His mission? To raise awareness and funds for polio eradication and child education in Africa. Throughout his journey, Adeyanju shared daily updates on social media, earning global praise for his endurance and humanitarian spirit. He said the expedition tested his limits, but also renewed his belief in the kindness of strangers across continents. The seasoned rider, who previously biked from London to Lagos in 2022, says his next adventure will be even bigger, aiming to promote Africa's image through travel and resilience. Reporting for PS News, Oluwatosin Deba.
And on business, Tony Elumelu Foundation is empowering women nationwide with a fresh 1 billion naira fund, targeting entrepreneurs across Nigeria's 36 states and the FCT. Here's Daniel with details.
The Tony Elumelu Foundation has announced a 1 billion naira donation to support women's empowerment programs across Nigeria's 36 states and the FCT, marking one of the largest private sector interventions in gender inclusion this year. Founded by billionaire philanthropist Tony Elumelu, the foundation says the funds will drive entrepreneurship, financial inclusion, and skills development for women-led businesses. The initiative aligns with its long-term goal of empowering 10,000 African entrepreneurs under the TEF Entrepreneurship Program, which has already impacted over 18,000 beneficiaries since 2015. Elumelu, who is also chairman of UBA and HS Holdings, says the gesture reflects his belief that when you empower a woman, you empower a nation. The foundation confirmed that beneficiaries will be selected through a transparent merit-based process focusing on innovation, sustainability, and social impact. The 1 billion naira fund is expected to roll out in phases from early 2026, with state-level hubs coordinating training, grants, and mentorship for thousands of Nigerian women. Reporting for PS News, Daniel Okejeme.
On the international scene, at least 14 children have died in India's Madhya Pradesh state after consuming a toxic cough syrup called Codreef, triggering national outrage and a global health alert. Here's the report.
Grief and outrage in India as at least 14 children have died after consuming a cough syrup linked to toxic ingredients. The deaths occurred in the central state of Madhya Pradesh after children reportedly took Codreef, a cough syrup manufactured by a local pharmaceutical company. Health officials say initial tests show the medicine contained unsafe chemical levels, prompting an immediate recall and investigation. Authorities have sealed the company's production facility, while the World Health Organization has requested full toxicology reports, a move recalling similar medicine linked child deaths in the Gambia and Uzbekistan. India's health ministry has ordered random testing of cough syrups across the country to prevent further casualties. Families of the victims are demanding justice and tougher oversight of the pharmaceutical industry. Officials say autopsy results and lab findings will determine if the company faces criminal charges in what's now being called one of India's worst medicine safety scandals.
It's official. The University of Calabar will host the 2026 Nigerian University Games, bringing back the nation's biggest campus sports festival to Cross River after 35 years. Let's join sports correspondent Samuel Akpan for the full report.
The University of Calabar is back in the spotlight, set to host the 2026 Nigerian University Games 35 years after it last did. NUGA officials confirmed the decision after signing an MOU with the university in Calabar. Vice Chancellor Professor Florence Obi said preparations are already underway to upgrade sport facilities and engage students through a mascot competition. The state governor, Bassey Otu, welcomed the announcement, pledging full government support and describing Calabar as ready to host athletes from across the country. NUGA President Charles Olamide praised UNICAL's commitment, saying the Games will promote unity, youth development, and sport tourism. As the countdown to the 2026 begins, Calabar is gearing up for a major comeback, reigniting campus sports excitement across Nigeria. This is Samuel Akban for PS News.
And with that sport report, we wrap it up on PSN Newsrun. Don't forget to join us tomorrow for News on the Go. I am Joycelyn Ella Keche Ada. Good evening.
You just watched PSN Newsrun, streaming exclusively on YouTube. This is your trusted voice for news that matters. Subscribe, like, share, and stay informed.